Hello, I am Kimberly Davis. I'm a local news journalist and radio personality here in Orangeburg, and we are at the M.A. Lee Scholarship Gala. I'm so happy that you can join us today, and we'll just look for people to come onto the red carpet to greet all of you. I'm here with Octavia Durant, and we would like for her to tell us why she's here at the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship Gala.
I'm here at the 8th Annual Gala because I am one of the recipients of the Maurice A. Lee Scholarship Award.
And what does that mean to you to have the honor of having one of those scholarships that will be handed out today, and what are your plans for the future?
It feels good to actually get the scholarship because I was selected from many to actually receive it, and my plans for the future are to go to Lander University and major in nursing.
Sounds good. Well, we thank you so much for coming by today and for being one of our special honorees. Thank you. I'm here today with Justin Brown, is that correct? And you are another one of our recipients for today for the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship. So tell us, what does it mean to you to be one of the recipients, and what are your plans for the future?
It means a lot. It's a great accomplishment. I'm very proud. My family's very proud of me. And my future, what I plan to do is go to college and major in biochemistry.
Oh, wonderful. Any plans on colleges right now? South Carolina State, Claflin?
I'm going to attend Wesley College in Delaware, and I'm going to play football as well.
Wonderful. And what position will you be playing in football?
Corner.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us today, and again, congratulations on being one of the recipients. Hello, I'm here with Brandy Montgomery, and I believe you are one of the recipients as well today. Okay, tell us a little bit about what your plans are for the future and how are you going to use that scholarship money?
I plan to pursue a degree in mass communications while minoring in business at Howard University, and this will go towards my tuition.
Oh, wow, and I was a mass comm major as well, so I wish you all the best. Here with Justin McAllister, and he is another one of our fabulous recipients of the M.A. Lee Scholarship. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Justin. I go to Lawrence District 55 High School. I'm glad to have the scholarship. It means a lot to me to know that people care, and plan to go to Presbyterian College and major in biology, and hopefully go on to the pharmacy school at Presbyterian College and major in pharmacy.
Wow, just like Dr. Lee. So I'm sure that he would be excited that you choose to follow in some of the footsteps that he chose to be in. And so we thank you so much for being out here tonight. And of course, you have some family with you as well.
Yes, ma'am. My grandfather.
Your grandfather's here, so I'm certainly sure that he's proud of you. Well, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations. I'm here again with another one of M.A. Lee Scholarship Gala, one of our scholarship recipients. And tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
I'm Brandy Peoples, and I will be attending Winthrop University in the fall to major in biology for a concentration in physical therapy.
Oh, wow. So we're super excited that you are one of our recipients today, and you have some family and friends out here to support you as well. And tell us, I know that they're happy for you, but tell us specifically maybe why they're happy for you, because I know you've worked so hard.
I think they're happy for me because I've struggled through school, but then came out on top. So I never gave up.
And that's always a plus. And we're very excited and happy for you for never giving up. So thank you so much for being here today. I'm here with Craig King. He's one of our local community activists here in the Orangeburg community. I'm very familiar with him. So tell us, why are you here at the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship? We know why you're here, but just tell the people a little bit about why you're here today.
Well, I'm here to support the recipients of the scholarship that's being received. I think it's really important to support education, and Dr. Lee is a big proponent of education, and I'm just honored to be here as a recipient as a community activist.
Wow, and we're super excited for you. I know a lot of the work that you do, especially here also within the school system, is that correct?
Yes, I taught here for 7 years, and I did a lot of work with education, and now I'm in Columbia now, and I do a lot of work with cancer research and supporting children that have cancer.
And we all know that you have a wonderful testimony about how God healed you from cancer. And it's just been a privilege just knowing you, and the whole state of South Carolina is more better just because you're here. I know more better is not good English, but it's more better just to have you here. Thank you so much, Mr. King.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hi, it's me, Kim again, and I am here with the fabulous, the one and only Miss Anita Wilson. And we'd like for you all to tell us, our viewing audience who may not know who you are, and why you are here for the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship Fund.
My name is Anita Wilson. I've been singing gospel music professionally for about 10 years. I started with Donald Lawrence and Company. I was a member there for about 10 years, and last year I released my debut solo project. It's called Worship Soul. So I've just been traveling for the last year and a half, and Dr. Lee contacted me and asked me to be a part of this amazing event. I fully support continuing education. I think that's what the world is lacking. You know, we can complain about what's going on in society, but until we put in the work to get credentials and do something and get in the position to make changes, then there won't be any changes. So I was honored to say yes to this invitation, and I'm honored to be here tonight.
We are so honored to have you in Orangeburg, South Carolina. We know that this will not be your last visit here. And again, just speak briefly on education and just speak to our viewers and just let them know that education is the foundation and springboard to anything. If you didn't have that education, you wouldn't be where you are now.
Absolutely. It's very important. I know when you're in it sometimes, even from the high school, grade school level, let alone going on to college and beyond. I know sometimes it seems like I'm never going to use this in real life, but it's very important. I encourage every student, whatever your age, whatever your studies or your interests, stick with it, hang in there. The rewards are greater than you could ever imagine, and it's very important to commit yourself to being important in society. We don't want to be one of those people that, you know, if you go 6 feet under tomorrow, your life didn't matter. You want to make impact and make the most of this opportunity of being on this earth and make positive impact as much as possible. So education is very important. It's key.
Thank you so much. And hopefully not only our young people, but also everybody else that will be watching, they got some sort of inspiration. And congratulations on all the success that you've been having. You've blessed me and so many others with your song Speechless and just all the wonderful things that you've been doing. And we just continue to pray for you and continue to pray for your travels. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Hello, I am here with Reverend and Dr. Glover. They are some of our honorees and recipients on today, so I want them to tell us a little bit about themselves and the award that they will be receiving on today.
Well, this evening we're receiving the award for community service. The work that we've done together as a couple, we've done a lot in the community individually, but also we couldn't do it unless we supported each other, and I think that's what is special about tonight for us. We bring our respective roles to our partnership. My role as a faculty member at the University of South Carolina, where I mentor students and I conduct research around health disparities, but it's all tied back to the community and what we can do to improve the lives of those in our communities. And I think the greatest reward for me tonight is seeing Dwayne Harper, who was one of my former students. And so the ultimate for me in the profession of teaching is to see those that I've touched being honored and receiving awards as well. So that's important, yeah.
So to see, like you said, one of someone that you touch their lives, and to see this moment, it's kind of like a full circle moment for you.
Because what we want is for, you know, the young lives that we touch, we want them to go far beyond what we've done. And so for him to be receiving this honor this evening says at his age that he's gonna soar higher than we've soared, and that's important to us.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you always want your students to do better than you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. And Reverend Glover, what is it like you would like to tell everyone on today and how honored you are? I know that you and your wife have done some tremendous work in the community. I know that you frequent our church, Williams Chapel AME Church, quite often, and you're an advocate for education. And what would you like to tell our viewers on today?
Well, I first give an honor to God because, you know, He's our reason for being here and having been able to do the things that we have done. But we've always advocated, you know, for these kids, these young kids, because I told my wife on the way here, I said, honey, I hope we aren't the oldest individuals in the crowd when we get there, but it's certainly delightful to see, you know, all the young folks here that obviously someone has impacted their lives, and you never know whose life you are impacted when you are passing through life and doing things and trying to encourage people, particularly young students and individuals to do things the right way and the godly way in life as they go through life. And I've had some opportunities, you know, being blessed by God. I own some McDonald's, so therefore I had an opportunity to impact a tremendous amount of young folks' lives, because, you know, that's who primarily working there. I also had a chance to be the director of probation and parole, and obviously that's another situation where you have a chance to help turn people's lives around by trying to get them to head their lives in the correct way after they've served the time or been given an opportunity to be released from prison or probation and parole to just realize that they have a second opportunity in life, and that's what it's all about, because none of us are correct all the time in our lives, and we do have mistakes, and so you get that second opportunity and you take advantage of it, and that's what I stress all the time, and that's what it's all about, helping somebody as we can go a long way and help them.
So what they're leaving with us today, everyone, is just that we have to reach back to our community. It doesn't matter how far we achieve ourselves personally or collectively as a couple, but we definitely have to give back to those that need it the most. We thank you so much for being here, and again, congratulations. Thank you. Hi, this is Kim again. I am here with Dwayne Harper, and he is one of our honorees on tonight for the 8th annual M.A. Lee Scholarship. So just let us know, obviously education means a lot to you. Education has obviously been a springboard for you in your career. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Dwayne Harper. I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina, a South Carolina State graduate, and from South Carolina State I went on to play 12 years in the NFL, 6 years in Seattle, 5 in San Diego, and 1 in Detroit, and now I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh, wow. So tell us a little bit about your business.
My business is called Massage Jimmy Spa. I have one located at the Village of Sand Hill in Columbia, South Carolina, and the Augusta Exchange in Augusta, Georgia. What we do, we provide therapeutic massages and facials for clients.
So how has your experience in the NFL, how has that affected you and affected your role that you kind of play in the community? How have you taken what you've learned on the field and applied it off the field?
I think what you've learned on the field is, just really, I guess football-wise, is really just you have to give back, because it's a blessing, to play at that level, and for God to bless me to be, I guess, financially stable, and someone helped me along the way. For me, I had to. It was no doubt that I had to give back, to my community, because someone helped me along the way.
Absolutely. So you've kind of come full circle. You're a native of Orangeburg. You kind of traveled around a little bit, and now you're back here in your home state. And we thank you so much for being here tonight, and congratulations on being one of our honorees.
All right, thanks for having me.
Hi, I'm here with Casey Jenkins, and she's another one of our fabulous recipients on today for our scholarship. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your plans for your future. And we know that your mom was on the other side of the rope. So tell us about your support system.
My name is Casey Jenkins. I'm 17. I'm going to Clemson University in the fall. I will be majoring in biological sciences, and I'll be pursuing research, because last year my mom signed me up for an autism research internship, and I want to deal with cancer research because my dad has gone through a lot of cancer, and my grandmother actually died from cancer, and she is the reason why I'm here, and my mom has always supported me, and my dad and my brother Kyle.
Wow, so you had a lot of inspiration, and so how will this scholarship, how will that help you and your family?
It will help me pay off tuition at Clemson University and pay for books and accept the opportunities that they have given me.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you seem like an awesome, sweet young lady, and we wish you all the best, and again, congratulations. We're here with Bernicia Green, and she is one of our scholarship recipients on today, and we'd just like for you to tell us a little bit about yourself and how this awesome opportunity is going to bless your life going into college.
My name is Bernicia Green again. It's going to help me out a lot. I have a full ride to Johnson C. Smith University on a volleyball scholarship, but money is money, and I need it to get me through school. And I'm just thankful for Dr. Maurice Lee and the board of directors.
Wow, and I know they certainly do appreciate your warm and kind words, and I am an alumnus of Johnson C. Smith University, so high five. Congratulations on going to such a successful school. It's my alma mater, and I am so happy for you, and having a full ride certainly is going to bless you, but any bit that you can get, awfully, it does help. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here, and we thank everyone for supporting the scholarship, because without it, we wouldn't have this wonderful young lady going to school. Thank you. Hi, I'm Kimberly Davis, and I'm here with Michael McFadden, the Michael McFadden. And we've been having a great time off camera, so I'm going to let him do all the talking, introduce himself, and tell us why he's here at the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship.
Yes, my name is Michael McFadden. I host a radio show in Atlanta. It's called Real Talk with Michael McFadden. This is my second year here at the Scholarship Fund with Dr. M.A. Lee. Last year I was a presenter here, and a couple of years ago I remember the celebrity basketball game that we played. So it's just been amazing, one, to get a call back from Doc to be involved, and then two, when you talk about changing lives of the youth in America with scholarships and stuff like this, I definitely love being a part of stuff like this.
Absolutely. So any way that you can help out, I know you'll certainly help. Absolutely. And I'm a radio host here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. So thank you for coming and visiting us small people here in Orangeburg. Thank you so much for having us. Hello, everyone. I'm here with Chuck Maldonado. Did I say that? You like how I said that? Maldonado. Thank you. So we're going to let him introduce himself and let us know why he is here helping us celebrate. I see that you are a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi.
Yes, I am a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi. My name is Chuck Maldonado, like the young lady said. I am an artistic director, choreographer for TV and film based out of Hollywood, California. And of course, I'm here to support Dr. Lee. And of course, pay forward. That's my thing, paying forward.
Absolutely.
And being able to give these kids the opportunity to go to college.
Absolutely. So you came all the way to Orangeburg, South Carolina, just to grace us with your presence.
Well, yes.
Kind of, sort of. But again, getting serious, we're here about education. I had the opportunity to meet a lot of the recipients here. Some of them are going to college on a full ride, which is absolutely unbelievable. But also because of the scholarship fund here and the opportunity that it's going to give some of these students, otherwise they wouldn't have been able to go to college. So what would you say to someone that is kind of thinking about giving, but kind of doesn't want to, and just let them know how important it is just to reach into their pockets and give whatever they can?
That's right. For me, I never have a problem with giving, and I'm gonna let people know that whenever you give, you want to be blessed 10 times fold, and that's the way my life is. I always, a matter of fact, in my life, I take literally 10% of my check and just give it away. Whatever, scholarships or funds or any organization that's in need, a person, a friend. So just understand and know that whenever you give, you will always receive back. And not that you give to get back, but just know that it feels really good to be able to bless some other people. And it's a blessing just to be here and to be able to give back. I mean, I flew out here so that I can give.
Well, thank you, Mr. Maldonado, for spending time with me today, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, I am here with Gloria Lee Hawkins. She is also a relative of Dr. Lee, and she's also one of our honorees, one of our recipients on today. So tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and the awesome work that you're obviously doing with our military. I'm a military veteran myself, so thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for your service as well. As she said, I'm Gloria Lee Hawkins. I'm a native of Utahville, South Carolina, and I believe, as Maurice would say, the first colonel in the family. I am Army Colonel. I'm retired now as of 2 years, but I served 28 years in the military. Active duty for all 28 years, left Claflin University and went straight in the military. And as of 2 years ago, I spent the last 28 years. So I am proud to have served in our U.S. military, and it has done wonders for me. And I would like to just publicly thank Maurice for what he's doing for our young children, and just let them know education is key. Never stop learning, and the military is not a bad place and not a bad option.
Yes, and I will co-sign on that. Well, thank you again so much, Colonel, for your service. Like you said, Maurice, he's doing a wonderful thing, and with the help of so many people that are here today, they're here by the hundreds, and they've come out to support. And like you said, education is the foundation to any and everything that we're going to do, whether we're going to go to college or whether we're going to serve in the military. So again, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Hello, I am here at the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship with the one and only Judge Dash. You're looking dashing.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. It's an honor to be here.
Absolutely, and it's an honor to have you, and we know that you're going to be one of our recipients on today, and tell us how that is going to touch your life. But not only is it going to be something nice to hang up on the wall, but how are you going to use that and go back and reach to the community?
Well, because I've been a part of this event with Dr. Lee since its inception, and I've always, gave toward this event. I've always been a member of his board. So now what I'm just doing is that I guess he's honoring me for doing such an outstanding job. But I do appreciate the opportunity to be here and to let everyone know that the benefits that they can receive from this, and that all of the good work that Dr. Lee is actually doing for this community.
Right, absolutely. And like you said, it's been 8 years that Dr. Lee has been putting his heart and soul into what he does. And obviously, you being a judge, you had to start somewhere. So just quickly tell all of our listeners and all of our viewers what it means to start little, but then God will bless you with much.
I think that the biggest thing is to know that if you keep God first and know what you want in life and determine, and I think there's no one or nothing can deter you from doing it. And because of that, it's the reason that I want to give back, along with Dr. Lee, to help other people know that, hey, if I can do it, you can do it as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hello, I'm Kimberly Davis again, and I am here with Pastor Rosen and First Lady Rosen of Kingdom Life Ministries in Orangeburg and also Columbia, South Carolina. So tell us all, I know why you all are out here today. You're out here to support education, but tell us what we may not know about you and your ministry and another reason why you think it's important to support education.
Well, I'm so glad and honored to be here today, and of course education is the fundamental process in which all of us have to go through, and so I think it's important that we support it.
Absolutely, I totally agree with him. Education is the gateway to whatever you want to do in life, so we totally support it. Thank you.
Well, we thank you all for coming out tonight and to supporting the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship. Thank you for being here. Hello, I am Kimberly Davis again, and I am here with one of the actors from Tyler Perry's hit sitcom, The Have and the Have-Nots. Tyler, good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me here.
I know, it is a pleasure, and it's a pleasure to have you here as well. So tell us, how and why did you fly all the way out here to Orangeburg, South Carolina to be with us on today?
Well, it's a great cause, first of all. Yeah. I'm a recent college graduate a few years back, also received a scholarship. So it's big to promote higher education, not only just to promote it, but be proactive about it, you know.
What college did you graduate from?
Kutztown University. It's a school outside of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about how education has obviously been the springboard for you to get to where you are.
Well, it was great to have, it's great to get your degree when you finally get there. I had a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. But for me, I think what I learned most about, especially because right now I'm not using it, is all the lessons that I learned on the way to get it. You have a lot of temptations. Well, do I take this class? Do I drop this class? Do I party a little bit? It's almost like sometimes you have to walk through the darkness to get to that light. So I learned most on my journey to getting that degree. Yeah.
So again, you spoke just a little bit about traveling through the darkness to get to the light. Now, is there anything specifically in your life that you can say may have discouraged you from continuing your education, but you pressed on?
Definitely. When I broke my ankle, I played football in college. That's how I got my scholarship. I broke my ankle. I tore my ACL. The only reason at first why I was going to college was to play football. I had the football dreams. I really wanted to be in the NFL. That was my dream. So when I wasn't playing football anymore, it was very discouraging to just keep going to class. Well, are you going to crutch uphill all the way to class? Now let's just skip it. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of discouraging things when I stopped playing football, but I continued to go forward and get that degree. Yeah.
So I guess you would leave with all of our viewers, just persevere through whatever it is that you have to get through. Sometimes we'll get that lucky break by meeting awesome people like Tyler Perry, but if we don't, what would you leave with everybody? If you don't get that breakthrough moment?
Well, that breakthrough moment wouldn't happen without pressing on. So I would say for the viewers that a lot of times the uncertainty is part of the process. You're not always going to have all the right answers. It's okay not to have all the right answers, and that's what I would leave with the viewers. Is definitely just to keep pushing on and persevere through all that. It's part of the process.
Thank you so much, Tyler, for being here at the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship.
Thank you so much for
Pleasure
having me.
meeting you.
Appreciate it.
Hello, I am here with the one and the only Mr. Brian White.
Oh, thank you for that introduction.
Oh, absolutely. We were having a little conversation off camera, but nevertheless, tell us just a little bit about what you've been into lately. We know that you're a huge supporter of the M.A. Lee Scholarship Fund, but what other things do you have going on right now?
I'm actually producing my first film. It's called And Then There Was You. Myself and Garcelle Beauvais are producing it together. Also stars Lynn Whitfield, Leon, Greg Vaughn, and a host of other great actors. Romantic dramedy. Really excited about that. And then getting ready to produce my second film in New York next month.
So obviously your plate is kind of full, and you stopped here in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and we are so excited to have you here. And I met a few of the recipients that are here today, and they spoke just a little bit about some of the struggles that they had, and how, or what would you tell a lot of your colleagues in Hollywood? Why do they need to support local community scholarship funds like this?
Well, 99% of us in Hollywood came from somewhere else. And it was people extending olive branches to us, pulling us up rungs of the ladder when we were younger, that allowed us to elevate ourselves to come to Hollywood. And you know, to those which much is given, much is required. And so it's our turn now to pay it forward and pay it back. And so that's why I'm here. These young kids are reaching out to us. They are taking the initiative, and we got to encourage them. That's what it is. I mean, smart has become unsexy, and we bringing sexy back. And that's what's going on.
And it's very cool, like you said, to be educated. And a lot of us, sometimes we see the wrong image portrayed out there. And it's important for us to kind of get back to the fundamentals of what our parents taught us. And what is something that you can say your family taught you that helped you and that you still carry with you today?
Oh, I wrote a book called Black Carpenter, which was inspired by my grandmother, my mother, and my father, and the lessons they taught me and all the mentors I've had in my life. It boils down to, you know, you get out of life what you put in. We reap the seeds we sow. And I mean, there's nothing truer. Nothing's given. Nobody's lucky in life. It doesn't matter if you're Oprah, Obama, Kanye, Jay-Z. They're not lucky. They've put in the work year after year, day after day. You know, they've educated themselves on whether it's the music side, the acting side, the business side, the family side. They've held it down in all the areas you need to hold it down to have a fruitful and successful life. And that's what these kids need to know. It's not easy. We don't step on an audition for American Idol and create a life. You know, that's a lot of hard work, baby steps. You got to walk before you can run, and we're trying to put them in that pathway.
So basically what you're leaving with everyone is that we just can't put our life into a microwave and just expect it to come out and everything will be done. We have to put in hard work, and it takes education to get there.
It takes a lot of love and time, yeah.
Absolutely. But thank you so much for being here and for traveling all the way to South Carolina. Thank you. Hi, I am Kim again, and we are here with the one, the only, the incomparable Kay Joy. We know that you're a little bit under the weather.
Yes, ma'am. We've had a long week. Just finished doing a live recording with the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World, where I serve on the International Praise Team, and just doing a project with Mr. Jonathan Nelson, and just got off the plane and drove here and took a shower real quick, jumped in my clothes, went to hair and makeup, and we're here, but it's for a good cause, and supporting a young man that really knows what it is to invest in the future.
Knows the Lord, knows
the Lord. It's such a beautiful. He's such a beautiful soul, and he's somebody that you can truly say has your best interests at heart.
Absolutely.
And there's just a vision of the scholarship is just so wonderful, and how he's a perfect example of blossoming where you're planted. That you don't have to go too far from where you grew up in order to be a great success, because he really is a great success, and somebody that I can say I am truly proud and honored to call him a friend of mine.
And just like you stated, you're doing awesome things around the country. God is getting ready to use you in a mighty way. So I speak prophetically right here on this red carpet. And just like you said, even with Dr. Lee, he didn't choose to use what God blessed him and to go somewhere else. And even with you, you still bring it back home. And what is the importance that you can say for young people to say, when you get your gifting, whatever God blesses you with, if he's telling you to go out and to do other things, but if he's not, come back home, support your own. And what will that mean to children to see that Lee, that yourself, that they're using their ministry right where they're planted?
Well, it's the need is in the community. The need is in the community, and sometimes people relate to who they know, because they can see, they can look at Dr. Lee, they can look at other people in the community and say, if they can do it, I can do it. And if they're making an impact, then I can make an impact. It'll cause them to, to really have something just birthed out of them, realize that they don't have to settle for mediocrity, they don't have to settle for just being enough doing enough just to get by, but really to challenge themselves to be great, to be better. And it's great examples like Dr. Lee and other leaders in the community that shows us that it is possible. It is possible. With God. With God, all things are possible. And just because you may have grown up in a certain environment, that doesn't determine your destiny. You understand? It doesn't determine your destiny. That God has greatness in every one of you, but you have to learn to maximize the potential that's in you.
Well, we're getting ready to have church on the red carpet, so we thank you all so much for joining us on today. And thank you. You look fabulous, and your voice is coming back even as we stood right here. Thank you. Hello, I am here with one of our musical recording artists for tonight, Mr. Tommy Sims. Glad to have you here.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
You are going to take the stage and perform for us?
I am, so I'm told. Anyway, yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
what brings you here tonight? We know that you're here to sing, but we know that there's an education aspect to what is happening on tonight. So you wouldn't be here if you didn't have a passion about education.
Absolutely. I'll show up anywhere, anytime that somebody's doing anything to help kids, to help, give them a leg up and give them a start. So that's why I'm here. Dr. Lee invited me here to sing a song that I wrote many years ago for a gentleman by the name of Eric Clapton called Change the World. And so, when he extended the invitation and told me what he was doing, and then I learned more about the work he's been doing all these years, it was just like, yeah, I gotta be there. I gotta be there. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to your presence, not your presence, your performance on tonight. We look forward to your performance on tonight. Well, thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, hey, once again, you're at the 8th M.A. Lee Scholarship Fund Gala and Awards ceremony, and I'm excited to have these strong brothers that stand and support me, standing for education, standing for excellency. That's what we represent. If you're not here, you need to get here. You have time, okay? M.A. Lee Scholarship Fund is going down. Thank you.
We'd like to thank you all for joining us for the 8th Annual M.A. Lee Scholarship. We have been truly blessed with all the celebrities that have come by, that have chatted with me on today. Thank you all so much for all of the work that you do in Hollywood, here in Orangeburg. Thank you for flying out. Thank you for your time. Thank you to everyone that brought a ticket, that said a prayer, anything that you did to help make tonight such a great success. We're on our way inside to honor the honorees, to congratulate the recipients. And again, we look forward to seeing you next year.